Hello, my name is Ed Devane and I'm a sound artist and musical instrument builder. I'm going to show you how to make a variety of musical instruments using a very simple form, the tube. The tubes come in all different sizes and we're going to look at different materials and several different sound mechanisms. The first one we're going to start with is a drinking straw. This one's plastic, but you could work with cardboard. I'm going to cut it to a shorter length. And I'm going to just use my thumb for this demonstration, but you can block this end with blue tack or whatever. Blow into it on the side like this. And it makes a very nice whistle. So basically you're making the air inside that oscillate and make a pitch. The longer the tube is, the lower that pitch will be. Next, using the same straw, if I crease the end like this, then I can make a V-shaped cut. And this is going to create a mechanism called a reed. So basically these two parts of the straw, when I blow into them, will vibrate off each other and they'll make a pitch. Next we have the metal chime. This is a length of shower curtain rail and it's commonly available in most hardware shops in Ireland at least. Cut into lengths, this makes a very musical instrument called a chimes. The secret to making a successful chime bar is knowing where to hang it from. If this straight line represents the total length of the tube, then the curve represents the way in which it vibrates. Those two black dots represent the point of least vibration, or the nodes as they're termed in physics. And the curve at the bottom and at the ends is called the antinode, which is the point of the most vibration. In order for this instrument to sound good, you want to drill a hole at the node, which is 22.4% of the total length. To make this instrument, you're going to need some sort of a metal tube. The thinner the better. You're going to need a hacksaw, and you're going to need a drill with a 2mm bit. If you're using this, which is 20mm diameter shower curtain tube, these measurements will be useful for you to make a scale. Next, two different instruments you can make with a simple water pipe. Firstly, you can hit the end of the tube and you can excite the air column inside, and that basically makes a vibration that's proportional to the length of the tube. If you have a longer tube, this will make a lower pitch, and a shorter tube will make a higher pitch. A variation on the slap tube is something that I call the donk tube because of the sound it makes. And basically one end of the tube is blocked with some solid material. I've used a piece of wood, but you could use cork or plastic or whatever. Then you bounce that end off the ground. Thirdly, an instrument that I call the Balloony Tube, which is a type of horn. And you can see here how to construct it. You use a balloon, you cut the end off the balloon, stretch it over the end of the tube, attach that with some tape, and then using a piece of drinking straw, insert that into the open end of the balloon and seal the join with some tape. And there you have it, the Balloony Tube. So to play this, you pull the balloon over the edge of the tube and you blow into the mouthpiece, which is the straw. Another instrument you can make with a wider plastic tube or cardboard tube is a drum. I used a piece of mylar, which is a type of thin plastic that's used in helium balloons, but you can use strips of sellotape stretched across in a crisscross manner as demonstrated now. Here I'm using a short length of carpet tube. You can get this for free from most carpet shops. And I'm wrapping it with successive layers of sellotape, which is tensioned over both faces of the tube to make a two-headed drum. So while this video has shown you various options on how to use tubes for musical instrument building, it is by no means exhaustive. Explore, innovate, invent. Try out new ways of making instruments and make use of this very commonly available form. Good luck in your instrument building adventures. Goodbye.